Well, he's retired and accepts his fate. I would say, and it's just a series of circumstances that I think had he been left alone, and if the company hadn't tried to come after him and try to erase the file in a way, I think he had still been wherever he was, Vancouver or wherever he was, living in a small community. But they just got him mad, and then they get everybody mad. They get all my old friends mad. So those guys helped me out. It was really incredible for the actors to do it and to get, because you hardly ever get to work with a bunch of actors that you're a fan of and there's a mutual admiration society, and I don't even think that's the biggest story. I think that once a lot of people see the film and start to actually talk about it and parse it up like they do with just about every film, they're going to talk about this film. And I think the big shining light of it is that every 5 or 10 minutes in the film, a new movie star shows up and is part of the team, and it just is and everybody has their own version of kind of being kicked off the team, off the old team, and now they don't really have that much to do, and I kind of miss it. I kind of miss not actually, taking people out, which is against the law, unless you work for the government. But it's, you kind of miss it, and you kind of miss your old job and the excitement of it. Helen Mirren and Brian Cox also have a little romance, a Russian spy and an American spy. She's really funny, really funny. She has great timing, great to work with, and shows up and has ideas that are always a surprise, and it just makes you go, oh. Then it gives me the leave to try something that's a little outside of my comfort zone. He certainly got more food heaped onto his plate, but I think what he got was a big group of I think 13, 14, maybe 15 movie stars who worked in this, who he got their A game from every actor. So it was never a I don't know if it was a hardship. Maybe. Actors are a pain in the ass. I mean, they really are. We really are a problem. I always want to talk about it. I always want to work it out and see, well, why would I do this, and why would this make sense? And it's hard to sometimes make that leap, because sometimes you think in a linear fashion. Sometimes you want to think way outside the box and go, well, what if I did this? Would that still make sense in the third act? So there's a logic that actors try and figure out, but it's only interesting to other actors. It really has no place in talking about your work. Dancing about architecture. Why would you want to talk about acting? But actors do. We all think that we can go out and pick up a large weight and lift it up and not hurt yourselves and not feel that you're overwhelmed. But I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to have Mark's job or Lorenzo's job and have to take something and for 2.5 years steer it through the whole maze of pre-production, production, post-production, and now getting it out by a certain date, having to be great and having to be big, and supporting the fact that it has this sense of goodwill and it's a fragile thing. It's interesting.